This week marked the end of the campaign trail for California Senator Kamala Harris.
So here's the deal, guys. My campaign for president simply does not have the financial resources to continue, and the financial resources we need to continue.
Harris had an early impact on the race and frequently targeted President Donald Trump in the Democratic primary debates.
You have used hate, intimidation, fear, and over 12,000 lies as a way to distract from your failed policies and your broken promises.
But Harris fell into single digits of support in recent polls and had trouble breaking into the top tier of Democratic candidates, led in national opinion polls by former Vice President Joe Biden. Biden also focuses on Trump in his campaign.
The Americans kind of had an epiphany lately with this guy, because they now realize what they have lost and what is in sight of losing more of. And I believe that's going to energize an entire nation in a way that hasn't been energized before.
Joining Biden in the top tier are South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. Buttigieg has done well in recent polls in the early voting states of Iowa and New Hampshire, but the race remains unpredictable, with voting to begin in Iowa on February 3rd. Vanderbilt University analyst Thomas Schwartz.
There's still a possibility of someone else emerging in the caucuses, so I think it's uncertain. I mean, it's still Joe Biden's race to lose in some ways, that he still dominates in the national polls, but he is not the overwhelming favorite that Hillary Clinton was in 2016.
At the moment, Democratic voters appear to be split between moderate contenders like Biden, Buttigieg, and Senator Amy Klobuchar, and more liberal candidates like Warren, Sanders, and New Jersey Senator Cory Booker. That dynamic is likely to play out in the voting that begins in February, says analyst John Fortier.
It's going to be an interesting contrast for the one part of the party who might want somebody who's more to the middle of the party, and another part that looks for someone like Elizabeth Warren who's more to the left.
Even as Harris leaves the race, two other Democrats have joined the campaign in recent weeks: former Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick and former New York City Mayor and billionaire Michael Bloomberg. Jim Malone, VOA News, Washington.